Hey guys, Desolator Magic here, and it's time for another card in the Overlooked but Amazing series. Now, amazing could mean anything, but overlooked means that most people don't play it. It's not in mainstream modern, not really necessarily in Commander, although you know Commander players, they will throw anything in their deck. I mean, to get to 100 cards, dude, people start throwing some whack stuff in there. I think my friend has Pokemon cards in his deck. Anyway, this is one of the unique staples from my original Commander deck. It might be not so overlooked though, because it was a rare from the original Zendikar, but I think due to its cost structure and its overall converted mana cost, not a lot of people bothered to play it. It's shaky, it's janky, it's unstable, and if it gets removed, you're going to be devastated. I'm of course talking about Celestial Mantle. Now let me just stop at the cost for a second. If a card costs triple of any individual color, it's pretty much insanely powerful. That's kind of like the little notification that Wizards uses to tell you that the card is completely bonkers mental. Remember, Stormtide Leviathan was triple blue. Hey, remember Shorecrasher Elemental from Dragons of Tarkir, which cost triple blue in a 3-color block? Probably not, because nobody played it. Fun fact, if I remember correctly, this was legal at the same time as big devotion decks. But yeah, I could give tons and tons and tons of examples of cards with triple monocolored costs that are just bonkers, but Celestial Mantle takes the celestial cake. This card is an aura that gets attached to, well, basically one of your creatures. If you put it on your opponents, you're insane. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3, which is nice to keep it alive. Wish it had, like, hexproof or shroud, though, because whenever enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player, double its controller's life total. That's right, double. I don't recall seeing anything about a limit in there. I do own this card, and the last time it hit the battlefield, I hit 8,000 life. And then I lost due to commander damage. So this card is around $4 or $5 online. I mean, it's not insane. Once again, big commander card. People just love this in Commander. Other than that, it's pretty well overlooked, and this is legal in Modern, Legacy, Vintage, pretty much everything else. Putting this aura on an unblockable creature is hilarious, and that's exactly what my former Commander deck did. At a certain point, your opponent should just scoop. If they know they can't do 150, 300, 600 damage in a game, they might as well just give up, unless, of course, it's Commander, and you can still kill them with Commander damage. Now, the artwork for this card is insane. I've never seen it in foil, but I really want it. But what's really funny about this card are some of the rulings, because as you can imagine, just a double their life total wording, it could be interpreted different ways and all kinds of stuff. First of all, if the creature that it's on is lifelink, you gain the life from the lifelink first, and then it doubles it. Which actually, they didn't even need to make a ruling on that. That's just how the game works. In the worst case scenario, it would be simultaneous, and you could choose the order, and then obviously you would choose lifelink first. But they, for some reason, determined that for you, I guess. This one's my favorite. If your life total is below 0, like if you have Platinum Angel on the battlefield, which says that you cannot lose the game, it still doubles it. So if you have -50 life, and then you hit somebody with a creature that has Celestial Mantle on it, you now have -100 life. Also, the life total is not technically doubled. That isn't what happens. It's just like with Solidarity of Heroes. You don't really double anything. You give yourself life. So you gain life equivalent to what doubling would mean. So if you put the card Sunbond out there, So if you play White Commander and you get a decent amount of mana on the field, you really might want to consider this card because it's just hilarious. In multiplayer, I'm definitely going to suggest that it might make you a little bit of a target, but hey, that's Commander. At least it's not Stuffy Doll. You play that card, I will climb over the table and beat you with it. People who play Stuffy Doll need to have that card come alive in the middle of the night and burn their house down. I hate that card. But as for Celestial Mantle, I love the card. That's it for today's Overlooked but Awesome, and I will see you guys next video.